Hey guys, we are here with Sarah Jessica Parker, and we are talking about her brand new spicy Sauvignon Blanc white wine from In Vivo.
Yes.
So we're gonna get spicy with Sarah Jessica Parker
Okay.
today. So let's first, we're just gonna start with trying the spicy wine as is. Okay.
Yeah.
So cheers.
Oh, cheers. Man, that's good.
It's really good. The
Have
spice
a lot of
is
pride.
so subtle and just so pleasant.
But you just said a minute ago this thing that I think is really special about this is it does build, it like accumulates. It's like carry on with your conversation and then
Right.
wait a second, what's happening?
So we're gonna get spicier as we go along.
Great.
So let's start with, what is your earliest wine memory?
Um I had wine before this memory, but I think this is significant because before I was married to my one and only husband, we were traveling in France and we actually weren't yet engaged. And we both felt, appropriately that we didn't know very much about wine, but we wanted to have wine everywhere we went. And somebody, whether it was a book that I had read that planned my trip sort of for me, which is, the famous book, like I think it's My Year in Provence, right? And someone said, either in that book or not, just wherever you go, just ask the server for their local wine. Just get a carafe of their local wine, the table wine, whatever you want to call it. And it was really special. It was affordable. It went with everything that was on our table. And I felt like that was the first time we were in control of our wine ordering. Like, even if we were still uninformed and didn't have language that would impress somebody who knew a great deal about wine, it was like we enjoyed every single stop along the way.
That's what makes wine great. Like if it's, it's the experience, it's the whole universe that surrounds that moment.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
that's beautiful. We're gonna blend our own drinks a little bit, and we're gonna get spicier, and let's add some jalapenos maybe to
Sure.
start.
Typically, what I might have even done is I might have
Muddled it.
a little bit,
I know.
but I'm just saying that's something else we could do, right?
Absolutely.
And maybe,
Oh, now you can really. Now it's.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited. Wow. I don't want to drink too much. Can we discuss what time of the day it is? Oh, yeah, we were just saying a hot
I love hot dogs.
Yeah, I love hot dogs.
Oh my
What-
God.
So we were just saying because when we travel on Amtrak, we always eat the hot dog and the hot dog.
They're so good.
It's like,
Sponsor us, Amtrak.
yeah, and really, truly. And the funny thing is, we love those hot dogs. They're not the best hot dogs in the whole world, but there's something about having that hot dog on the Amtrak.
It's the experience.
Grace Papaya was my favorite hot dog in the world, and there's basically one left. We were saying that this and like a beautifully grilled hot dog or hamburger
Uh-huh.
with some like great sauce
It
on the
can be
burger.
so good in the summertime.
Going to be so good.
Speaking of food, what's one of your like guilty pleasure food and wine pairings?
Oh, I don't have any guilty pleasure.
Okay.
I just have pleasures.
That's
I'm not guilty about any of it.
So then what's one of your favorite?
I'm not that. I almost never think about pairings. I mean, I think the thing that I've both learned and been able to maintain and been supported in this idea is that every pairing is right. Like, I think that's one of the things that used to intimidate me about this business is that, oh, I didn't know what I was allowed to drink this wine with. What would happen if I was seen in public having red wine and a piece of a Dover salt?
Right.
Well, like, would the world come to what would I do to the institution? And what I've learned is, yeah, I love white wine and Chinese food, or I love, I love oysters and a really cold Pinot Noir.
Yeah. Totally.
So I don't know if those are meant to be together or not, or
If it makes you happy, it's meant to be together.
so yeah. So I would love, like, I would eat that.
Yeah.
And like scampi.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
I would love those two together.
that sounds great.
So
I like
I
that.
don't know.
Of all the characters that you've played over your career, can you choose one and pick a wine pairing for them?
Oh my God. What? Wait a minute. Of all the so a character and a wine.
Yeah. What would that character's wine pairing be?
Oh my goodness. Let me start with something easy. Let's see. Sarah Sanderson, she's a witch.
Yes, she does.
She would like a prosecco.
Yeah, something lovely. Maybe it's Moscato, a little sweet. What's one of your favorite wine regions that you've ever traveled to?
Oh gosh, around Mount Etna, I think was the greatest.
Yeah.
In a way, like the most. Like I felt like I was at the mouth
Yeah.
like the volcano. I've never had anything like that. And we were with friends and we just, every place we ate, we just once again asked the server, like,
Hmm.
what would you be drinking?
Right.
Like, what would your choice be?
Yeah.
Or what would the chef want us to?
Mhm.
And these weren't like fancy places or fancy wines, but I understood, oh, this is that flavor. This
Yeah.
is that smell, that wetness or that heat or that chilliness, that rock, that and it was like incredible.
Love that.
Yeah.
All right, two more.
Don't worry.
I'm gonna add a little mint and
Okay.
then a grapefruit, I think, and call it a day. But
Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe I'll add this.
the grapefruit, I think, because like New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what is a bottle of wine that's in your fridge right now?
Well, right now our Pinot Noir.
Great.
What was I saying? But even line. It really is. And our Sauvignon Blanc.
Beautiful.
That kind of is our starter app water.
Yeah. That must be nice. And then finally, the world wants to know, does Sarah Jessica Parker actually like a Cosmo?
Mm-hmm.
She does.
I really, really do. But I want to just, God, that's really good too.
I'm like,
Almost need a straw with all the condiments and still pork and a knife.
it's really good as a spritz, guys.
So good.
It's good.
All right, quickly, I just want to say that I didn't have a Cosmopolitan basically for the entire time I made the series of Sex and the City or even the movies. And then once that was over, I was at a restaurant because anytime you're on a set, they're giving you what as a Cosmopolitan is just cranberry juice and water.
Okay.
And, a twist or some piece of,
Lime or
water or
something. Yeah.
something. And then when I would be out, people would send me Cosmopolitans, which was so nice, but they were always really not good. And I was gracious. I would say, thank you so much. But then I would,
Mm-hmm.
and then one day I was at a pretty nice restaurant and somebody gave me a Cosmopolitan and it looked different
Mm-hmm.
and it was unbelievable.
Oh,
And I was like, oh, it was like a revelation. And I really do love a cold Cosmopolitan with a twist, like a very, very cold
Yeah.
Cosmopolitan with a twist.
I love it.
Yeah, but maybe not as much as I loved it.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Sarah Jessica. That was so fun.
Nice.
And this is so fabulous.
Discovered so much. Like, I will have these available this summer.
A little spritz bar.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Of course.
It's really nice. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.